9:15 on Wednesday the 10th, I think it is. Oh, that was good timing. Jenny, say hello to your fans. I'm just finishing off my makeup. Oh, somebody asked me, don't know if it was Julie, somebody did, or mentioned my eyeshadow yesterday. I used that little Primark palette. It's called Berry Brights. I don't know if they still do it because I've had it ages. But it's got all those bright pinky sort of colours in. So I wore that for a change because I usually use my Avon palettes. This one's my favourite. It's got like the nudes and neutrals in it. I use that one quite a lot. But this one is a bit too bright for me. Don't use that as much. So yeah, that was that. I popped to Sainsbury's this morning to get just milk and bits. And they had, that Sainsbury's was built about 10 years ago. And at the back there was a fish counter and like fresh meats and cheese and things like that. Well, during COVID, for some reason, they decided it was unhygienic or something, I don't know. And they stopped doing all that. They kept their little pizza counter, but they got rid of the fish counter and the fresh meat and cheese and stuff like that. So it's just been empty for like a year and a half. And then recently they've put all shelving in front of it, and they do all these like limited edition things and cheap end of lines and things like that. And they got some weird and wonderful things. I did take some photos. There was some, I can't even remember now, but like limited edition shreddies. I think there was cinnamon ones. I don't know, I can't remember, but I'll show you them because it's just a weird mix of things on a random aisle at the end. Very odd. And then they got like a big section of mince pies and Christmas puddings and all that sort of thing, wrapping paper, even the cornflakes have got like a big part of the Christmas on, so it's all out Christmas now. And then I went down the aisle, which is like their occasions aisle, so where they'd got all Christmas gift sets, and they've got, you know, nice boxes of chocolates, more special ones, loads of Lindor. The only thing is, they've got like a mixed box, and then they've got like salted caramel and I think the white chocolate ones individually, but my favourites are the dark chocolate Lindors, and you barely ever see those. They're really, really, really nice. And I'm not, normally I wouldn't choose dark chocolate over milk chocolate, but with the Lindor, they are good. So it's a black packet if you ever see any. And even like all the magazines of all like it's their Christmas editions. I used to always love, it was about the only time I ever used to buy magazines was at Christmas. I'd buy like Prima and what was the other one I used to get? The one that was like Prima. Oh, I can't even remember. I was a newsagent for years and now I can't even remember names of magazines. Do people buy magazines anymore? I find that hard to believe. Who's got the time to read a magazine when there's so much online and telly and anything? So yeah, I had a good snoop around Sainsbury's. I didn't buy anything. It's Christmassy. Well, no, it's not particularly Christmassy, but it's gone in the Christmas cupboard. The green Pringles, cheese and sour cream and chive, or I don't know, whatever, the green ones. Yeah, they've gone in the cupboard for Christmas. Everything else was just day-to-day stuff. I needed some soup. I know I could make it, but I didn't have time, so I got some soup for my lunch, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, and then bits and bobs. My daughter's cooking curry tonight, so I got some onions so she can make some onion barges as well. Yum. Right, I'd better get myself sorted and down in the shop. It's about 11:45. I've been in the shop and my hair's all fluffy. I don't know what's going on there. I was thinking about having a fringe cut in. What do you think about that? Big decision. Where was I going? My first train of thought. 11:45. I've had quite a few people in the door. People are umming and ahhing going, oh, I might come back for that. Oh, I'm thinking about that. Nobody's spent any money yet. But I have been getting on with things. I've been listing and doing odd things that I needed to do. So time's just flown again. Yeah, getting some things on my website, tidying up, putting stock away. I want to clean those earrings so I can read the hallmark and see if I can date them. So I cleaned this with the silver cloth. That's made it nice and shiny, but I can't, the hallmark's still dirty and I can't get that. So I'm going to try a bit of Silv Dip just on that little bit where the hallmarks are, because I don't like using it generally. Look how beautiful and sparkly they are. Gorgeous. And then these look like brass, don't they? Little cherubs. They have got mark, look, on the back here. Do you think that looks like CL? CF? No, CL. Or is it that way around? Does anybody know that maker's mark? And then on the back of the cherub itself, can you focus? It's got an H. Any ideas? I mean, they're spectacular, that's for sure. I've managed to clean it quite a lot. And I've made out, it's a Birmingham Assay Office from 1971. And the maker's stamp is FR. Like F in a square next to R in a square. So I looked on this site, Silver Collection is the one I always look at, but there's nothing there. It's FP and then FR and Co, but it's not, doesn't say FR and Co. I wonder if it's the same thing, but then it goes on to FS, so there's nothing else. Got a soup and a bit of ciabatta bread. Scaffolders are outside. Seems like a permanent thing, scaffolders being around, making a racket. My daughter's already on onion bhaji production, so that's good. Good signs, things to come. So I'm going to have my soup and answer some comments from my video yesterday. Lunchtime dessert, some nuts and a satsuma. I didn't sound very enthusiastic about that, did I? I'm not. Today is ridiculous. I don't know what time it is. 1:30, something like that. I've taken £0. What's going on? Yesterday was decent. Saturday was one of my best ever days. Today, 0. Bonkers it is. I'm determined to turn it around to a positive. It's about 2 o'clock and I've still taken £0. But you know what they say, the law of attraction, that you often get a negative before a huge positive. So, fingers crossed. I have to admit, today's been a bit depressing. I've had 3 sales all day. Oh. Yeah, awful. And I find it really unmotivating when it's quiet like that. I actually get on with more work when it's busy. Daft, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care, stay safe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye.